There's a joke here somewhere. There's a joke here somewhere. Alright, looks like we are ready. Oh, wait. We are not ready. There's one last thing. And that's with the cat faces in the chat. Can we get some cat faces in the chat one time? Cat faces. Sorry. I was secretly plotting my revenge. Alright, chat. We're playing just normal mode. We're feeling normal. Looks like we are ready. We'll quick it up a little bit. Music's a banger. This is the very first Kirby game ever made. We're playing the Japanese version, which we found out. Wait. What is it? Capturing. Oh, weird. Huh. Good thing I caught that. I was like, it was capturing my VLC. It's alright. Good thing I caught that. Tech issues during a marathon stream, never. Now we're ready. Kirby, right back at you. Don't forget, this is Catnip'S charity marathon of speedruns and skills. QR code at the top there. Or just click the links in the chat or anything like that. And you can donate, and we are doing it for Food Banks Canada. So, if you ever struggle with food stuff, you know, you can kind of pay it forward in a way. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know why I threw my keyboard away. So in this game, Kirby can only suck and blow. And that's my commentary for the next 15 minutes. This is a game I actually, like, legit speedran. We've even done it in a different, what do you call it? Marathons! Jesus Christ, my brain's starting to get the 7.5 hour tiredness. That's enough. What's going on, Cujo? Just woke up? You missed lots of stuff. You just missed a performance. You missed, I don't know when you went to sleep. You could have missed, I don't know. I can't remember when you left. But we are still going. You just starting a run right here of Kirby. I was gonna say right back at you, but that is not the name. I turned down my volume too much. So sometimes you can take damage to damage boost. So far, I haven't exhibited any of those. Every single time I've taken damage, it's been the opposite kind. But if you notice, Kirby's suck attack creates that giant star. And that's pretty much your main method of attack. Using the giant star, as well as your ability to fall on enemies. So you'll notice if you kind of like do that, you take damage. But if you do it in a way where you like, I think you have to be like 3-4 blocks high or some shit. But anyways, if you do it like that, you end up, what's it called? Holy shit, my brain. Brain, please. I should have just stopped at suck and blow and just stopped talking for the next 10 minutes. Then people would have been so confused. That's enough commentary for one day. So here's Wispy Woods. I actually kind of like this version. I mean, it's the OG version, right? This is the one that spawned a generation of Woods. Including James Woods. You went to sleep because I was really interested in Kingdom Hearts, just being honest. Bro, that was like 3 hours ago. Like, we finished that. We finished that way, 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 way back. We went through, like, Sonic DX and Link's Awakening DX and all sorts of stuff. But that was a lifetime ago. So far, we're on level 2. This level's based off Hal's history of La La Lola. What's that? I think Rob just played that game. Is it Cuckoo Land? Where are they? What game are they? Is it just called The Adventures of La La Lola? They have 2 games, right? I know there's a second one. But are those? They all just kind of look like the same character. Like, let's draw a circle with like a squiggly line this time. And this guy goes around circles or something. I don't know. Pac-Man. One thing I'll talk about is in different Kirby games, they change how Kirby will fly. So in this game, you can jump independently from your flying ability. So I can mash B as many times as I want, it won't matter. But in other games, they make it so if you mash jump or like the B button or whatever, you will continue to just keep flying, and the up button doesn't do anything. So the reason why I like the up one better is because you actually have more control. Like, you actually get to choose when to deploy it. You know what I mean? In a way, like you can kind of get like more strategic with it in a way. I know you say the same thing with a button, but it's easier with a button to double press. You know what I mean? Than it is to have like an independent action that's like exclusive to that. Right? The dance is so good. Oh god, so loud. Oh, there's a third game? What was that one? By the way, best song in the game. See, that's the good one where you kill them and they don't kill you. Where like Kirby does like his little hands. The song's so good, it's been like every Kirby game. I'm just doing this for the homies. That was Kirby doing a shout out for the food banks of Canada who were supported today. Alright, so we come on down. You'll notice that there is many things that are gonna attack you. And for Kirby, it doesn't really matter, because again, he can suck and blow. And these two things are the key to his arsenal in this game. You can eat things too, but it's really slow, so you never really want to eat anything. You notice I never, like, press down to eat. And that's also a thing they... oh, fuck, I'm not invincible. That's the thing they've also changed, I believe. Like, how you consume. I don't even think you press down anymore. You can, like... I remember it was, like, different. Or there was, like, more than one method. But, it's really interesting how... all these, like, little changes to Kirby's basic moveset. And also, the one thing you might have noticed is Kirby going into a whale. Buy a dinner first, come on. But you might have noticed that we can't run. You might be like, Catnip, why aren't you, like, running? Now, Kirby just is on, like, a Terminator-style stroll. Also, now he flies. And we're fighting a Final Fantasy-style airship. Hopefully, it doesn't have the, you know, Warriors of Light on there or someone else more important. But Kirby... that was pretty swag, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting it. You don't think Megara played one of those games last week? You don't wish... yeah, I was gonna say, I swear I remember seeing him play one of them. But yeah, it's one of those games where it's kind of just a part of history. I know when I read Satoru Iwata's biography thing, it talked about how, what's it called? He was always envious of how Miyamoto was able to make games that people actually wanted to play. By the way, best part of the game. Like, he never felt like he made characters that were, like, good enough, you know what I mean? That's my favorite part of the game. You just hold right. It was level 1. Pretty good game. That's the thing is, that's why he inevitably became the president of Nintendo. Because the... I can't remember his name. Yamauchi, that's his name. I can't remember his first name, though. But, you know, the guy who was, like, the president of Nintendo for, like, 50 years or whatever. That guy, he, like, saw the potential in Iwata. So he would make Iwata, Miyamoto, and Shigesato Itoi, like, hang out together as, like, a bunch of boys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'd hang out, like, once a week or whatever. I'm like, bro, that's, like, a power team. That's, like, some Avenger shit. And he did that because he wanted them to all, like, learn from each other. And I believe Iwata was jealous of a toy. Basically, Iwata was always jealous of everyone. Because he always felt like everyone was cooler than him. Which was kind of true. He was a bit of a nerd, right? But everyone was always jealous of Iwata because of, you know what I mean, just how smart he was. And, like, you know, how he could, like, do a million jobs. And, like, he always had so much passion and love and all that shit. But he was always jealous of a toy for being really cool. He always wished he was as cool as, like... and the toy is the guy who made Earthbound. Miyamoto's the guy who made Mario. And then, Iwata's HAL, which was like the developers of Kirby and, you know, all these kind of games. If anyone who doesn't know this kind of stuff. But yeah, so basically, I think he was just trying to, like, essentially, like, groom him into the president position, like, all the way back in, like, the 90s, which makes sense. If you're gonna have a president, you know what I mean, you probably want them to, like, actually, you know what they're doing and, like, are they actually fit and all that. I think Iwata was a good fit, because he's the one who made the Switch. He helped with the Wii and helped with the Switch. He also made the Wii U. But he also made the 3DS, which I feel like he turned around. But 3DS Wii U is definitely a tragic combo for a second there. Although 3DS became god tier by the end. I can't believe I died there. Like, right at the end. That's okay. That's such a silly death. So all we had to do was this. Whoops. Never mind. You know what? Not a silly death. Second one's the best one, apparently, but the Japanese version of 2 is the best one. Oh, they probably do that shit where it's like, let's make the game stupidly hard for no reason. Oh, you want infinite continues? That's why, as you know, that's why we've been checking out a lot of the Japanese versions. Even with this game, we found out the Japanese version had this whole, like, Mario-style, like, enemy, like, credits, like, Donkey Kong kind of thing, where it's like, here's all the characters, you know, Mega Man and all that. You know those games that do that? That was cut from the North American version. Like, why would they cut that? It's so weird. But even, like, Mega Man 7 having the cut scene and stuff. It's always weird when stuff gets cut. Well, in that case, that was an emulation issue, but... It's always like, huh. Alright. Can we get sub 15? This one I'm confident in. It all depends on how much of a dick DD is. By the way, this game was remade, quote-unquote, in Kirby's Superstar. But if anyone ever tells you, yo, skip Kirby's Dream Land 1, and just play Kirby Superstar instead, because it has a remake. Tell them that they're dumb. Tell them Catnip says they're dumb. That they've never actually played this game. Because they do have similarities, but they kind of just cut everything. Kirby doesn't fucking... Well, I'm doing really bad. Kirby doesn't, like, impregnate a whale. You also, if I remember correctly, Iwata... Or not Iwata. Sakurai, you know, the Smash Bros. Creator. Well, also, you know, he is the Kirby guy. Like, the guy who actually made Kirby and designed it. So if you wonder why Smash Brothers and Kirby are so similar, that is why. But he always wanted to make accessible games. I think he succeeded, considering my mom pretty much loves all his games, which are all pretty much designed to be accessible. So I think that's like a, you know what I mean? It gets like the mom approval. Although I feel like that's gonna be an old phrase. You know what I mean? Because like people our age are gonna be old. You know what I mean? We already are old. Most of us in the 30s to 40 range and older in my chat. Many younger people too. But like I know of that there actually is older people here right now. But what's it called? Or people just around my age, you know, 30 or like 29 or 28 or whatever. I'm 30, gonna be 32. But like, you know what I mean? Like 30 years, like we still know how to use like phones and all this kind of shit. So like, what's like the new meme gonna be? You know what I mean? Like we know how to like, you know what I mean? Like we know how to learn technology and all this shit. So like, what's the new like boomer? Like I guess we'll still just have memory loss and all that, right? Like unless Alzheimer's gets like super cured. Which I mean, like, they're always getting closer. That one actually seems like they're finding something or some kind of something. Imagine being older people. I actually like being older. I've always enjoyed it. But I think that's just because of a whole childhood of wanting to like do shit. So I always kind of was like, I'm a person of like who's like sure of himself. You know what I mean? Like I know what I like, I guess. But I guess yeah, I'm so human. There's some shit I can't define, or I have to struggle with and all that too, of course. But a lot of the time it's like I know what I like and I just don't listen to myself. That's probably like more the bigger thing. But I don't know if I'm getting all like introspective. Kirby does that, just brings it out, you know. Alright, everyone's favorite boss fight. But yeah, so this is kind of like the Mega Man part for those that have been watching the speedrun. You have to fight all the bosses again, but I like how they give you like a little section. And it's not like a repeat, except for this one was a repeat. The other ones were all brand new stuff, which I think is kind of fun. Like it's a clever way of doing the asset reuse and all that. But it doesn't just feel like, oh, I just do the one boss and leave. Which I'm never a fan when Mega Man just does it like, and that's it. Wow, am I gonna die here? No, I'm not dying. We're not dying at DDD. Okay, well. Bro. Can you? Yes. So with DDD, you need to eat his stars. Stars. You need to make sure he does things and he doesn't kill you. You can jump, so it's a good thing you didn't jump there. If he runs, like he's doing his little like run, then he's gonna either suck or trip, so it doesn't help. If he jumps, it's good. Really easy. But yeah, if he's giving us bad RNG. You want jumps and hammers, basically. And he keeps running! Jumps, hammer. Jumps, hammer. Jumps, hammer. This is crazy. Ah! Jumps, hammer. No! That's so brutal! Reeboks gave me the commentator's curse. Reeboks commentator cursed me. I blame you. What's going on? For those that are just joining us, Catnip'S charity marathon of speedrun and skill. But the skill part is apparently lacking right now. Okay, can I not have terrible RNG? Thank you, DDD. Yo. I'm getting bodied by a penguin. And you know what? Chat, do you think DDD was evil? In this game, he stole all the food. Like, he was legit evil in this game. You also made this, like, boxing ring? Imagine dying in a video game. No. Oh man, I'm actually going overtime. Hey, DDD. I've never seen him be this bad. This has never happened before. Yo, we are playing Mario Paint. That's happening later, Shih Tzu. It's funny you said Mario Paint. That's literally happening. This is a Canada-specific problem right now. It is. Kirby got nailed in the behind. He sure did. The DD is the pro. Oh, I already know that. You kiss the penguin, I like it. Does it have cherry chapstick? Cherry fapstick? Alright. This is some brutal RNG right now. This is actually insane. I've never seen him be this mean. And so, like, consecutively. He's just... This is one of those games where it's really hard to get world record for this reason. There's the Cloud boss and this boss are both just pure RNG. I guess they're gonna release enemies and, or, you know, give you stars and stuff. This is insane. This is nuts. Bro. 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 Okay, that's more normal. You know, he'll do like alternate. But there we go. That's your usual pattern. GG. Bruh.
That felt good.
Bruh. I'm challenging. Here we go. Kirby releases the food. Plants his seed everywhere. Shows the people how it's done. Kirby's gonna go and be the one. Kirby's gonna go and eat all his fun things that you know that he's gonna do. Kirby, yeah, this is for you. Kirby, yeah, you're gonna go do everything. Kirby, that was a terror. No, the run was actually pretty good at the beginning. Like, it was, you know, considering I didn't practice at all, I was like, okay, this is a pretty good run. DDD wasn't even like, we died, but that's because we had like 1 HP going in. But it's like, he was being so mean. I've never seen DDD be that mean. But if you enjoyed this Kirby run, chat, don't forget, you can donate to Food Banks Canada. The link is up there, whatever. Or just tell your friends, or, you know. We got 2 days of events, so you can also just wait till the end and do it then. But we have more coming up. This is the beginning of our Game Boy block. So if you like Kirby's Dream Land, how about Super Mario Land? We're gonna keep going through the lands. And before we cut to break real quick, just for like a minute so I can switch the game, Kirby's gonna smack his ass. There it is. I had to keep... It's not a real run. He has to hold up the fuck you sign. Nice
Dear
and
Mario,
bold.
Please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess
Toadstool.
Toadstool. Beach.
All right, see you in a minute.